Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our playthrough of Encased. So, with the end of Atom RPG, I have more time to invest in Encased. Where's silent? Ugh. Terrible. Terrible. Okay. Never she mind then. So yes, we are back with Encased. Oh no. That's actually annoying. Because you get some really good experience if you oh well, never mind, carrying on. So yes, I am back with some more Encased. I will apologize again. The content is not going to be as regular as it has done before. I just don't have the time, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have the time to invest into doing 5 episodes at the moment. Sure, we can go do this. Hopefully we won't get radiated. Would be nice. So what we want to do is we actually want to come over here and turn that off. No, we can't have gone this way. I'm sure we haven't gone this way before, because that would have been turned off. So, ooh. Can we actually make bullets? Ooh, we can make bullets. I don't know if we really need bullets. What does this fire? What is your ammunition, sir? Requires 5mm. 5mm? Sorry, I'm just realising a 5mm round. That's really, really small. Huh. And of course, we don't actually have the shells for it. Hang on. 5mm. 5mm ammo. 5mm hollow point. Okay. A little bit odd. Yeah, I think, isn't a 5mm considered like a vermin gun? Like a gun just about powerful enough to kill rats. We've got 10 lockpicks. We've got enough. I don't need to make more. So, let us see. That 5mm? No. We'll take it anyway. Come on, Link. Calm down. It's only, only 3 hours. That's too long. He's just looking for a dumb fuse box. Don't get all... Why can't you check it yourself? And, of course, the horrible monsters living in the vents. It's in there. I'm not even going to comment. You see 2 oranges. One of them is sitting against the wall, looking gloomy. The other's pacing back and forth with his hands behind his back. Looks like they're arguing about something. The red-haired guy wearing the duct tape spectacles notices you. Oh, okay. He stops pacing and offers you his hand. Doug Preston. And that sad monkey in the corner is my friend Link Child. What? Idiot. The orange sitting on the floor moderately snaps. Take a closer look at them. They look suspicious. The uniform of these oranges is slightly different than the standard, with fancy reflective armbands with symmetrical Jervins. Reading special service team. Ask what they're doing. Preston encourages you to sit down. What, on the floor? The three of us, Link, Harold, and I, technically work together. His mate sighs gloomily, shaking his head. We used to work together. Doug rolls his eyes. Here we go again. Link's convinced something bad's happened to his brother, Harold. Harold entered the ventilation system to replace a fuse, and he still hasn't come back. Preston points at the ventilation access. Could you please see if you can find Harold? I'm categoric. Oh, I'm claustrophobic, rather. And Link, it's a long story. For expedience sake, we're just going to go with agree to help. Doug shakes your hands. Thank you. And please be careful just in case. Hang on 1 second. No, don't do that. I'm a little bit worried about the other noises that are coming through. Broken electrical device. The fuse box is broken. The door of the housing bent aside. You can see damaged cables within. Take a closer look at the fuse box. The casing has been damaged in a strange way, as if someone had tried to bend the door in every direction at once. The cable have what looks like bite marks on them, and the floor beneath the board is littered with bits of insulation and copper flakes. Fix it. You shut down the circuit breaker and properly isolate the damaged cable. The fuse box is functioning properly. Green stasis lights flicker blurrily beneath the frosted glass. Take a closer look. The damaged cables have been isolated. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't actually know that was there. Down the ladder. One second, I'll be right back. So, hopefully this thing isn't causing too much noise. I do try and keep an eye on it, just to make sure, you know, never. Hell. Looks like someone didn't make it out. Let's scan his body. Always scan bodies when you find them. It gives you some information. So let us see what is around here. I don't like the humming noise. I'm gonna try and turn down my headset a little bit to see if that makes any difference, but hopefully Oh. Oh, a firing line, eh? What if we come to here? We get him now? Yeah. Okay, end turn. We'll save up an AP. Ow! Well, we dodged it, actually, so... Yeah. So, let's shoot him with this. And then let's shoot him with this. And see, hopefully... Ah. Excellent. He hath died. Yeah, actually, the skills are quite useful. They're not too bad. We've got some Cronus points for scanning his corpse. Oh god. So here's the number one question. Do we need to pick up any more stuff? I'm gonna say that we will take this. But that's it. I'm gonna have to get real picky on what I take and what I don't take. Because we're already at minus 20 initiative. And I'd rather not take any more negatives. We have got the water, okay, that's one good thing. We have got a decent amount of food as well. It's not amazing, but decent. So I'm sneakily trying to drink some more coffee whilst looking at my items. I don't think I succeeded. Never mind. Yes, let us get moving. Onwards to greater things. So let us see. How unhappy is he going to be? How will he act like a child? So his brother's name was Harold Child. Tell him about the violent madman in the ventilation system. Oh, I should have probably read what anyway. This news doesn't impress the Orange at all. What about Harold? He asks. Answer, that you found his body. Link clenches his jaw and shakes his head vigorously, as if to deny everything. Fuck. He's barely able to speak. Tears fill his eyes. Doug responds with a long blank stare. Thank you for your help. Pity Harold ended up that way. I don't really know what the point of that quest is. I will be honest. Like, because you don't get experience, and I don't think you get reputation. So, who knows? Did we... I don't know why we need... Who knows? Okay. You see a tall, young, black-winged woman with cropped hair standing guard beside the out-of-order elevator. She looks you over, chewing her gum slowly. The shiny badge on her chest reads... Greta? Kufferman? I don't know. Security. Ask her where the elevator goes. About half the time it goes down, and the other half it goes up. No, that's fair enough. Tell her you're there to service the elevator. Her gaze falls to your uniform, then wanders back to your face. She reaches for her walkie-talkie, but changes her mind. It's about time. Another couple of months, and someone would have been killed. You may pass. As you pass by, the guard grabs your arm. Hold up a sec. If you happen to see anything unexpected down there, just keep your mouth shut, do your job and leave. Though the elevator looks neglected, it's apparently in regular use. A large number of dusty tracks lead from it, clearly visible on the clean floor. The elevator's control panel is dim and the door ajar. Between the gaps in the door, you see an emergency ladder leading down. Squeeze through and get down. Because we are, of course, going to explore as much as we can. The sad thing is it's the third time I've done this thing. This area. Because Labot, I fucked up massively with my other playthrough. And I kind of had to restart. It was completely unsalvageable. I was not happy. But that is what happens when you play early access games. So it's not the company's fault. It's not the game's fault. But it wasn't nice. So basically when you get to the end of the pre-log, save the game. Save it. And have a separate save just for it. So, let's have a talk to the small rat, I guess. The small rat is sitting listlessly in the corner of its cage. It doesn't. Okay. Its white whiskers giving the occasional disparative twitch. Not exactly what you'd call a champion material. A skinny blue in a rumpled peaked cap greets you as you approach. His voice is devilishly quiet. You can barely make out what he's saying. His badge reads Victor. Ask about the rat. Victor lifts the rodent out of the enclosure. Its body hangs limply in his hands as if frightened. Oh no, as if feigning death, whilst its eyes dart fearfully in every direction. Don't touch her. Sherry spooks easily. I know she's little, but don't worry about that. Some days she goes like a bullet out of a gun. So Cherry. A white-winged woman looks completely out of place among these gaggle of gamblers and breeders, but still, there she is. Her shiny badge reads Asline? Blatchety? Blatchety? I don't know. Entologist? A huge cockroach is perched in an enclosure at her feet, as if to confirm the title on her badge. Oh, entomologist? It's something to do with bugs, I think. Wonder what the scientist is doing in a place like this. She gives you a tired look in response. This is obviously something she's been asked many times before. Conducting research, earning money, generating entropods as a therapist recommended? As my therapist recommended? Ask about the cockroach. About the rat. Corrects you? She squints down beside the cage. Well, technically this is a cockroach, but in fact George is a rat. He's a... What? He's a trans... Oh dear God. Transgenic cockroach. Hang on. He's a transgenic cockroach? Immune to radiation and very fast on his feet. He's also clean as a surgeon scalpel. Performance-enhancing drugs don't work on him. The white... What is going on? I don't know. The white strokes the animal's glossy back. Anyway, I've given the community all the necessary paperwork to prove that he is genetically a rat. So here we are. Oh my God. Okay, I haven't actually read all these people, what they say in my private playthroughs. I just get through the game to leave some amusement for me. I didn't. Oh my God. She faked the paperwork. That's what she's done. Oh. Funny. The orange's overalls reek of tobacco and gasoline. Well, that's not a good combination. A greasy badge says, Justin. Gleams like a bullseye in the middle of an embossed filthy stain? I don't know. Despite the state of his apparel, Justin's eyes shine. He grabs you by the shoulder with a grip like an iron claw. Psst, I've got something to tell you. Ask what you want. Faberly points at the rat running circles inside the enclosure. Bet on Rocket. He's going to win. It's a sure thing. Ask why Rocket's going to win. The orange chuckles slightly. The less you know, the better. You'll sleep. Oh, the less you know, the better you'll sleep. So go on, place a bet. Don't miss your chance. Sure, we'll make a bet. The rat's owner claps you on the shoulder and jumps and calls the judge over. In exchange for 20 comms, you get a small blue card that says Rocketer. A large rat. A plump and ugly yellow fellow with misaligned teeth and more skin on his head than hair calls you to take a look at his rat. The badge on his orange uniform reads, that's not orange. It's blue. He shakes your hand with a warm palm. Hi, I'm Charles. My rat's name is Plunger. My advice is to bet on Plunger. He's a short-in, I'm telling ya. I almost feel bad taking these people's money. Ask him why he introduced himself as Charlie Score. He winks at you with one blurry eye. Ask my Molly about that. Ask about the rat. The orange gently lifts the rodent out of his makeshift enclosure. I caught Plunger in in the shit house. It took me 20 minutes to hunt him down. I knew he was a future champion. Bet on my boy here and you won't regret it. Okay. Sorry, I had to clear my sinuses for a moment then, and I didn't think you'd want to hear it. A large and healthy-looking elderly man wearing a blue wing donkey jacket stands a bit apart from the others. The badge on the jacket reads Jeffrey Gallop, Technician. He approaches you and offers a hand. Jeffrey, I'm taking bets and making sure no one breaks the rules. Ask him about the race in the reactor when it begins. The blue pauses thoughtfully. What can I tell you? It all began as a joke in 73. The joke got out of hand, as you can see, and now this rat race is a real sport. Go ahead and ask. Oh, no. No, we have to bet on the rat. I was going to bet on the cockroach, to be honest with you. Now, I don't know if this is actually random or if it's planned, but hey ho, you know, we've bet on Rocketer. Preparations for the race are all going full steam on the black and white screen. Wait for the race to start. You squeeze through the crowd and take a place in front of the screen. The spectators are noisily discussing the race and their bets. The handlers are getting their animals prepared to start. Look at the animals at the starting line. An ordinary grey rat is in pole position. A small... I don't know what that is. Above, the pen says the rat is called Plunger. Oh, a plaque. That's what it would have said. The second lane belongs to a huge cockroach with George the Rat painted on his carapace. The third rat is so quiet and small you can't see it at first. The plaque above this rat reads Cherry. The fourth slot is occupied by a rat named Rocker, and his pen is slightly rocking. The rat is dashing all over, bouncing off the walls of its cage, trying to break out and start running. I have a bad feeling about him. No, we'll wait for it to begin. The fifth pen is empty. Even the overall light is off. Apparently, those racers sometimes have... hang on. Apparently, these races sometimes have even more contestants. So if you have survival, you can get your very own rat companion. We already know this. Wait for the race to begin. The preparations are coming to an end, and the handlers step back from the cages. Jeffrey takes his place by the switcher with a big red button. He points to... He poses to raise the gate. The button clicks, and the rats and the cockroach run down the tunnel. The racers disappear from view, but reappear in the next moment on a secondary camera. I love how his eyes are drawn. Amazingly, Cherry is in the lead. Who'd have thunk it? Huh. The little one. Plunger is in last place. He seems to have no interest in the race. The last racer disappears from the second camera display. A moment later, the front runner comes scurrying into the third camera display, and that rat is Plunger. The rat is racing valiantly down his lane to the joyous shouts of the spectators. George is lagging behind the other racers. The cockroach's owner is grinding her teeth with rage. Nearby spectators take a few steps away from her, just in case. Judging by the arguing volume of the crowd, the race is coming to an end. You stare unblinkingly at the screen. The spectators hold their collective breaths. The races appear on the last camera feed. George surges ahead of his opponents right before the finishing line. The huge cockroach crosses the line a mere inch ahead of Plunger. George's owner covers her face with her hands and starts bawling, overcome with emotion. The fairly lightly illumination, no, the fairly light illumination, the racetrack flashes twice to signal the end of the race. You lied to me. Justin is walking circles around the enclosure, hands in his pockets. When your eyes meet, he calls you over with a cheeky gesture. Psst, psst. Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but it's actually a tactic. Rocker blew it so that everyone will bet on the others, and then, bammo, out of nowhere, he wins. The orange tells you all of this in a confident tone. Can we bet on another rat? Is it just one race a day? The next race hasn't started yet. The camera is starting down the empty tunnel. Standing tall beside her enclosure, chains raised aggressively? I don't know. I knew my animal would win. I used a scientific approach, you know. Wonder what the scientist did. No, we had one chance. We had just one shot and we blew it. You know, mum's spaghetti and all that. Terrible. So yeah, we can actually get our own little critter if we had enough survival. We don't, which is sad. We also don't have enough. We don't have enough science to get more experience points. Actually, how much? What is our level? Oh, we need 800 experience. So I think that gives you 400 and that gives you 200. I wonder for how long you would have your rat companion for. These questions. I believe I've already read this. Our accommodation guarantees comfort and privilege for everyone. Bedrooms are maximal economic, and the bathrooms and shower stalls are designed by our best engineers following extensive computer modeling and focus testing with live subjects. All movements and activities within the apartments have been anticipated so as to provide as efficient and comfortable an experience as possible. Jesus Christ. Calculations based on residents within normal height, weight, parameters. So if you're like me and a tall fucker, everything's going to be too small for you. Oh, what is this? The moment you step out of the elevator, an inconspicuous figure in a dirty orange robe separates itself from the wall and approaches you. The orange takes a cautious look around, then bends close to your ear. I know you're asking everyone about the escape. Want me to tell you something? He whispers. Answer that he must be mistaken you for someone else. This is of no interest to you. I mean, what's the easiest way to get outed as a rat? But this would be probably one of them. Talk to me. The stranger gives you a friendly clap on the back. Come on. What's up? I won't do you any harm. Listen, I've got an offer for you. A business type offer, see? I can give you the rat who's been squealing on us. He'll know about the escape, I bet. But you, well, how should I put this? Ask what he means. The orange flatters, searching for the right words. That's not flatters. Flounders. Falters? I don't know. Just knock the noise out of him. Beat 7 shades of shit out of him until he's wearing his ass for a hat. Yeah, get the idea, don't you? We're sick of this guy. We're sick of this scumbag. We'll think about the offer. His name's Alban or Alba. You want me to repeat that? He washes floors on the lab level. Queer looking guy, but hard nosed. Watch out for him, will ya? Well, looks like I let my mouth run away with me again. I'll be seeing you. Casting haunted looks all around, the orange slinks around the corner and disappears. Huh. Wait. Wait. Did I come down to accommodation? Oh, I didn't mean to come to an... That's, I've never had that event happen before, to be honest with you. That's a new one on me. Huh. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll go to, the laboratory. And we'll have a little look. You don't actually need, like, I found him on my own. I didn't need the other guys. Take a closer look at the character. You give him a quick once over. He has a narrow face. Hang on a minute. He has a narrow face with thick glasses. His hair, moustache, and beard are all carefully groomed, and unusually, his orange overalls fit perfectly. Even his hands look bizarrely kept. He's either a metrosexual or a psychopath for neat. Ask him about the runaways. Oh, I should have... Excitement flashes for a fraction of a second in his eyes, and it's replaced by hastily frigidness. I don't know. Boys, I don't know. The mop brush the tips of his shoes. Stop moving your feet. What escape? What are you talking about? Conversation level 1. Explain that you know more than he thinks, and that lying... Ooh, quiet, controller. That lying to you is a bad idea. Once he's sure there's no one around to overhear, he walks up to you. I'll be a little bit more specific. There's a shower room in the orange residential area. They go there in 3. They go in there and run the water whilst they discuss various issues. If you ask me, that would include topics like escape. That's all I can tell you. Yep, move away. Look, I may use the oranges, but I'm not going to do their bidding for them. I don't... Ceres is an engineer. He doesn't do... Yeah. She doesn't do criminals bidding for them. They may have asked her to beat up that guy, but it's down to her if she beats up that guy. Are they actually? Okay, they are. They actually are. Good, good, good. Up we go. The ventilation shaft smells of steam and soap. Muffled voices sound from the grill in the air duct, barely audible over the sound of running water. From closer to the grill, you're able to distinguish some words. The words escape come up a couple of times. A shower room is visible through the grill. Clouds of steam hang in the air, shrouding 2 figures, a man and a woman in orange wing uniforms. They're discussing something in hushed tones. Put your ear to the vent and listen. The conversation comes through loud and clear. It's about some kind of plan. The woman is unsure about something, and the man is trying to encourage her. After a few minutes, it becomes obvious these 2 are discussing an escape. After listening a while longer, you learn they're planning to escape through the ventilation system in the showers. A broken duct somewhere nearby leads to a passage to the caves, through which one can escape Mega Gallon entirely. The oranges discuss the details of the escape for some time before they turn the water off and leave. Move away from the grill. So, we must now head to security. Also, that's the grill. Just so you know, that's where it is. Hiccups, why? Why? Why do you curse me so, Hiccups? I just had to use up the last of my glorious coffee. Try and get rid of them. Come to me. Tell her what you've learned. The Black listens to you with attention and interest. An evil smirk appears slowly on her face. Fucking bingo. She draws her pistol, pulls back the slide, and nods to the soldier standing nearby. John, go to the armory and fetch the biggest, most terrifying gun we have. Try not to wet your pants on the way. We're going to the caves behind the shower room to engage an ambush on these runners. Offer to help catch the escapees. She squints at you. She squints, looking you over from head to toe. Not a catch. Eliminate. I'm not the the UN, and I'm not and I'm not General fucking Patent either. I'm not planning to hold negotiations or take prisoners. She checks her weapon once more. If you're up for it, John and I will be in the cave. John runs away after her, though keeps glancing back at you. So, there's another couple of quests in here. Is that doing it on my... I think it's just doing it on my screen. Okay. Not doing it on OBS. So, there's another quest. This person here is actually innocent. This person here has been eating sandwiches and, yeah, stitched him up. You can do that quest. Let me just check. So Blackwing's... Oh yeah, so Blackwing... Yeah, we didn't save him. Blue Wing, we're up. So Blackwing, we're even. Blue Wing, we're up. Orange Wing, we're actually up quite a bit. Yeah, that's not great. Not marvellous. So the White Swang is up a little bit. The White Wing is up. Didn't we have a Silver Wing? Pretty sure we should have a Silver Wing, but never mind. So yeah, you can... there are other little quests that I'm not going to do. That can assist, you know, can increase, rather, your reputation and things like that. We're not going to worry about it, though. Again, it really depends on your play style, on your character. Viserys, hang on a minute. No, I think you're meant to be there. I don't think you're someone new. Yeah, it just depends on your play style. For Sarus, I'm not going to go 100% completion, just to keep the series moving along. I'll let you guys know if I know of another mission that you guys can complete by yourselves. It's only a little one. Oh, I didn't read that. Bugger. Okay, my bad. I don't like this area. It's just a transit hub with nothing in it. Sadly, but that's just how it is. So, as we come up to the ambush, I'm going to end the episode off here. Yes, that's right. This episode is a little bit shorter, but I need to get more episodes done, and I'm running out of time. So thank you so much for joining me here in the Dumbass class as we carry on our playthrough of Encased. I certainly hope you are enjoying it. I'm quite glad we're going slowly, because the game, once you finish the prologue, there's not much to cover. So hopefully by the time we get there, something new would have been released or Encased, or we'll bring up another game. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.